Today's tutorial is going to be the Gianna in 4.5 inches from mariaterto.com. It is a butterfly themed. So let's show you what I'm working with. I'm going to put my self-healing mat on the bottom. I'm going to get my die. This one comes in 2 dies. So you have this one and you have this one. So it comes in a set of 2 to get full cuts of the bow. So I'm doing butterflies. So I think I'm going to do, this one's going to be the print here because I want to show off my butterflies. I'm not adding no clay or anything. So I'm going to use this pretty blue. This pretty blue glitter is from Mariaterto. And this one here. So this is going to be my first die right here. We're going to run it through our Sizzix Big Shot Plus. This one is a bigger die, so you need the Sizzix Big Shot Plus. Here is my Sizzix Big Shot Plus. We're going to roll it through. Okay. We're going to take these off, and then we're going to do our second one. It cuts it out super easy, super fast every single time. So much easier than using a Cricut or Cameo. Okay, that one's done. Now I'm going to grab this one here. So get our loop, and I like doing 2 tails. It only comes with 1, but I'm going to layer 2 of them. So I'm going to use this pink glitter from Maria. I'm using this white glitter from Maria as well. These are available on the website. And then this yellow glitter is also from Mariaterto as well. And all these glitters are available on the website at mariaterto.com. So let's roll this one through our machine here. Oh. Okay. So now we have everything cut out. Let's get started. We have our loops. We have our 2 tails. So let's start off from the top layer. So our top layer is this one here. Put you guys down. This is our first layer here. So first things first, we're going to do is we're going to add hot glue here. We're going to bring these 2 over and we're going to press down. And we'll do the same thing onto the other side. I'm going to add a strip of hot glue here. Bring these 2 towards the center and press down. So here, since we crossed over faux leather and faux leather, I do like adding a little dab of Bob Smith Industry Glue. I get this off of Amazon. I'm gonna add a little dot here and a little dot here. So once I cross these over, they're kind of secure in spots. So I'm gonna put this one over this way, press down here and press down where I added that BSI glue. And then same thing on this side. I'm going to add a little dab of BSI glue right here in the middle because they're going to overlap just a little bit. Add hot glue here. And we're going to bring it over. So press here and press here where we added the BSI glue. So that is done. Let's clean up our edges right quick. Okay, so the same thing for the next layer. We're going to add hot glue here. Bring these 2 this way. We don't have to add BSI to this one because it is glitter. So there's no need to add BSI like we did with the faux leather. A strip of hot glue. Bring this one over this way, this one over this way, and press down. I'm going to add hot glue here. Bring it over towards the middle. Press down. And we do the same thing to the other side. Hot glue here. Bring this over to the middle and press down. So far we have layer 1 and layer 2. So we're looking like this. I love this glitter, it's so cute. Okay, so layer 3 and layer 4 kind of go together. So I'm put this one on top of this one. So I'm gonna add a strip of hot glue here, just to the middle part, and lay this one on top of this one. A regular hot glue is fine here because it has a felt backing, so we don't have to use no BSI glue. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it over. So here we're gonna add hot glue, bring it towards the middle. You kind of follow the scallops. See, make sure all scallops are even. And we do the same thing to the other side. We're gonna add hot glue here, and they're gonna overlap. You follow the scallops, press down. Now let's do our wraparound piece. We're gonna add hot glue here. And this one, I'll basically glue it down where it lays. So right here is where it lands. I'm gonna press down. Same thing on the other side. Add hot glue and basically glue it down where it lands, right here. And we're gonna press down. So far we're looking at layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and layer 4, which we're looking like this. Now let's do our two tails. So I chose this pink glitter and white glitter. I think I want the pink on top. Let's see how it looks. Yes, that's super cute. Okay, so I'm gonna do it, since I like using two tails, I'm gonna put hot glue from here to here. So I'm gonna put hot glue, kind of go diagonally. And then when I layer my pink tail, I'm gonna follow the W's. So I like making W's all the way around. And that's how I know that it's even all the way across. Press down. So see how it kind of makes a W? So I like making sure that all the corners have W's. Okay, so we glue down here and here. Let's glue down these flaps here because we don't want them flapping. So add some hot glue, press down. Same thing to this one in the bottom. I'm gonna add some hot glue and press down. Okay, so now we're looking like this. Let's get rid of these glue strings before we glue it down. So I'm gonna run my lighter just to clear up the glue strings. So now we can start stacking. So now we have our layers. Let's start stacking. So here we have our faux leather. So we'll need our Bob Smith Industry glue. Look at this, off of Amazon. So I add it to the faux leather part. And here I'm gonna add hot glue. And when I lay this piece on top, I'm gonna align it with the white up here, the bottom tail, to make sure I lay it straight. So you don't wanna lay it crooked. So when you put this layer on here, you kind of line it up. See, here's where it's white, and here, so we line it up to the white tail, because the pink one is kind of off because we kind of put it diagonally. So to make it straight, line it up with the bottom tail, which is the white one. So once we have that there and secure, we're gonna obviously use more BSI glue. If you don't have BSI glue, you could use Loctite glue, you could use the Gorilla Glue. My glue choice is the BSI glue. Because if you use regular hot glue, it's going to peel off, especially with this Texas. I live in Texas, especially with this Texas heat and humidity. Literally, your bows will fall apart if you use just regular hot glue. So I'm going to use BSI glue here. I'm going to add hot glue here. Then layer this one on top. Make sure my butterflies are looking good. Yes, they are. And put that one on top. Look how cute. And I kind of chose colors that the butterflies have. Like here's a yellow, here's the pink, and there's blue. So those are the colors I chose to bring out on the bow. So now let's get our center strip. I cut my own here. It is too thick. It is a little bit too thick. Let's thin it up a little bit. Just a little. This one is a 4.5-inch bow, so I'm going to use the 60 mm. I get my alligator clips from Maria Treto as well. I line my alligator clips with 1/4 inch gold grain ribbon. That's totally optional. You don't have to, but I do. So first things first is I'm going to add hot glue back here. Grab my center strip, put that in the middle. Then I'm going to add hot glue all the way up. Hot glue here and hot glue all the way down. Bring our glitter strip around. Make sure we tuck all the edges. Go towards the back, and we're gonna cut off what we don't need. Okay, once we're here, we're gonna grab our alligator clip. This one's the 60 mm from mariatreto.com. And I lined it with 4.5-inch girl grain ribbon. I'm gonna add a generous amount of hot glue to the back. Stick it onto the back of my bow. And then we're gonna press down and hold for a couple seconds. Make sure it's nice and stuck on there. Okay, now I'm gonna make sure that this tab does not cover up the teeth, and it doesn't. It looks like that. So we can add hot glue here. Open up our outer glitter clip. Put this on the inside. Then I want to add a generous amount of hot glue here. I'm gonna bring our 1/4 inch ribbon towards the middle. And then I like grabbing my X-Acto, or it's an Excel, and rubbing it to make sure that the glue is actually stuck onto the ribbon. So that's how the inside looks like. And here is the bow. Let me grab a bow card. And our bow is done. This one is the Gianna in 4.5 inches from mariadreto.com. It is beautiful. I love the butterflies everywhere. Super cute. It is die number 402 and it's 4.5 inches and full cut. So when you order it off the website, you'll get, it says set of 2. When it means set of 2 means you get 2 dies. You get this one and you get this one. Follow for more tutorials.